Well, I'm Roger Engstrom, and welcome to the Museum Roadshow. Today we're down here at the Becker County Fairgrounds at the Little Red Schoolhouse, and we've talked to some former teachers and students about what it was like to go to the country schools. These were the way the 3 R's were learned 60+ years ago, and there's a lot of interesting stories that go along with these little country schools that now stand abandoned on the countryside.
Being in first grade, I had the smaller desks, you know, I had the real small desks, and the older kids kind of looked after me, and they helped me. So that's the way it was. I mean, even in the wintertime when we had to go to the bathroom, I had an older student with me, and they really took care of me. Yeah, they really did.
Recess, you know, recess was always very important, and you played ball, chose up sides, and there were other games too that people played, but you always played something at recess. You held on to that last minute, you know, before you went in. And of course, everybody, if the weather was warm, you went in all sweaty and went back to your seat.
Some of the games we played was Pump Pump Pull Away, Captain May I, there was another one.
That's the one.
That's where I could join in, being one of the
yeah, right. Ante I over, it would be like you'd stand on one side of the school and the other one be on the other, and then you'd holler Ante I over and throw the ball or kick the ball over, and then they were supposed to catch it, see. That's so.
If they caught it, they could come around and chase you.
Chase you, yeah.
If they didn't catch it, they'd throw it back over.
And see, a lot of times the bigger boys would catch it and they'd come around and whip the ball at you.
And I remember, I think it was the Christmas program that my dad went around and picked up the other parents, and as many as we could get on the sleigh, and went to the program. And of course we had blankets over us to keep warm. It was cold and windy. And
you mentioned the Christmas program. I remember that was kind of a highlight.
Yes.
In fact, we had 2 times. We had a fall program that we would have plays and I don't know what all we would do, sing songs and so on, and put on a sort of a program for our parents or whoever wanted to come. And we had another one at Christmas time, and which was Christmas theme. And they were highlights of what we did. Regular production, you had a screen across or a curtain across, you know.
Was it a curtain or sheets?
Well, it was probably sheets, but
right.
it was our curtain.
White sheets.
Yeah.
They made into curtains.
That somebody brought. And at Christmas time, we had a Santa Claus would come and hand out candy and orange and apple
and peanuts or something. Yeah. And we had like a box social at our school, you know, and then the girls would decorate up the boxes and have like a lunch in there, and then the boys were supposed to be bidding on them. So.
I think we had fish ponds too.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure if that was with the programs or.
Yeah, I think it was
during the program.
During the programs, you had a like a fishing pole, and it would go up over the curtain, and then there would be prizes behind there, and they would hook onto your hook, and that they would pull the line a little bit, and then you had a fish.
You'd buy a ticket or
right.
You'd buy a prize.
So at the end of the year, the last day of school, all the students would have to rake the yard, and then we'd have a picnic, and then the parents would come, you know, or siblings would come then and that. So.
And I think the parents were encouraged to visit school, because I have my report card here from first grade, and it says on here, visits of parents. And it lists, you know, like the first 6 weeks, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and 5th. How many times your parents had visited. They kept track of that. And your days absent, days present, and the times tardy.
And they used A, B, C, and D's and F's as,
right.
as your grading, you know. So.
And they also graded you on citizenship. We had different traits here: respect for school property, obedience, promptness, courtesy, industry, and cleanliness. And that was graded excellent, satisfactory, or unsatisfactory.
The students were all good, and the parents all respected the teachers, and the kids all came to school wearing dresses and their hair fixed, and I wore dresses and heels. And I remember the first day one little girl brought me an apple, and I thought, oh, isn't this what teaching should be all about? It was kind of hard not to have pets because some of them were just really cute, but you try to treat them all alike.
It was a pleasure to teach in country school. When I should add this too, that when I was in high school, I was determined to earn some money so that I could go to a college and learn how to be a home economics teacher. So the years went by, and I graduated from high school and took 1 year of teacher training so that I could teach in the country school, bag up that money that I was going to earn, you know, for college. But after I had been in the country school for a few months, I forgot all about college. I am teaching home economics. I was where I belonged, in the country school with these children. And to this day, I treasure the memories I have of all the schools I've been to. I could write a book about every one of those pupils.
Well, this completes the Museum Roadshow on the country schools. We've had 2 weeks here to enjoy memories of these country school days. We hope you enjoyed the show and see you back sometime soon.